So, dear Prime Ministers, Ministers, Ambassadors, distinguished guests, and dear colleagues, good morning and welcome to the opening plenary session of the French-Albanian Green AI Week. It is a great honor to have you all here today at the Center for Openness and Dialogue, where we gather under the shared vision of promoting use of artificial intelligence and fostering sustainable innovation. Allow me to introduce myself. So I'm Raphaël Vanham. I'm part of Inetum, a French digital advisory company, and today we'll be sharing the results of a study that is part of the intergovernmental agreement signed by Albania and France in 2024, aiming at reinforcing bilateral links between our countries, and more precisely on the digital chapter of the agreement. The Green AI Week is named after the topics of collaboration and opportunities scoped within the study that we have performed the last 6 months. The main idea being developing AI capacities while benefiting from unique geographical and natural features of Albania. This session is part of a larger week of events that includes B2B and G2G meetings, networking events, as well as roundtable gathering Albanian and French dedicated to specific projects. If you allow me, on a more personal note, I must say that I am honored to have the chance to come here in Albania the past years, in every season, with each bringing its own flavor and moods, and witnessing the blooming of a country which has much to say and offer when it comes to innovation. So this important event is held under the patronage of Mrs. Catherine Suard, the French ambassador to Albania, whose support has been instrumental in strengthening the ties between our two countries in the areas of technology, sustainability, innovation. And I would like to invite her for opening remarks.
Dear Prime Minister, cher Edi, dear Minister of Culture, Economy and Innovation, dear Blandy, dear Minister for Entrepreneurship and Business Climate, dear Delina, dear Minister of Local Government, dear Aryan, welcoming you all is a true honor. Your participation in this event shows by itself your commitment to the development of French-Albanian cooperation in this promising field of digital innovation, and more specifically in the new world of AI. And I'm very grateful to each and all of you. Please allow me also to welcome all the French participants. It seems there are more in that side, kind of, who did come from France for this event. With a special mention to Sabrina Agresti-Rubash, former minister for Urban Development and Citizenship, well known in the field of AI in France, who took an active part in the recent AI Action Summit organized by the French President Emmanuel Macron. This leads me to a preliminary remark. As we all know now, AI is the current revolution. And as always, when revolution matters, France is intended to take the lead. Today, France is actually the leader of AI in Europe and will continue to develop. And as the French president is willing to contribute to the transformation of Albania to accelerate its integration to EU as soon as possible, we are committed to strengthen our cooperation in this field. This is why we included innovation as a priority sector in the G2G agreement, signed by you, Blandy, on the occasion of your official visit in Paris, dear Prime Minister, on the 12th April 2024. Actually, the Article 7 of this G2G is for now, might be more developments, focusing on two main projects. A business continuity center carried out by Ellipse Project, who is around, hello Frank, for ACHI, thank you for being here also, a study on the digital, for ACHI in Korcha, and this study on the digital investment ecosystem of Albania, financed by a grant of the French Treasury. Merci, Pierre. This study has been conducted by Inetum Consulting, and as of what we are seeing today, it has been a quite success. The purpose of this event today is to share it with you and to share the results of this study, which offers a strategic positioning to Albania by making it the European Green AI Hub. It details 3 flagship projects, all linked to French companies to tighten our links. Emmanuel Payan from Inetum will soon give you more insight of the study. And it is my great pleasure, and it is with a great pleasure that I have followed the realization of this study with the regular visits of Inetum team and with such good cooperation with all Albanian authorities as well as with private actors. I wish to thank all the people who have taken part in the achievement of this study. This invites us to do all we can to make the realization of this flagship project concrete, and more globally to support the French-Albanian cooperation on digital, which will also include, for example, projects in local governance with Spalian here today also, Hello Renaud, and in higher education with French institutions such as UTC. Thanking you all again for your participation. It is my pleasure to give the floor to Blendi.
Honorable ministers, distinguished guests and friends, dear Ambassador Sward, I would like to especially thank you for your invaluable support in this endeavor. Today, Albania is making a bold decision to lead, to innovate, and to shape its future in the digital world. It is an honor to be here today as we witness the presentation of a vision that will transform our economy, making Albania a hub for digital progress. This journey began with the signing of a landmark G2G agreement between Albania and France in May 24. Through this collaboration and with the expertise of Inetum, we achieved an ambitious roadmap that positions Albania at the heart of the digital revolution. This is not just a strategy, it is a call to action, a carefully designed plan to secure Albania's place in the fast-growing digital sector, with a focus on artificial intelligence, cloud services, and digital infrastructures. We are building upon solid foundations. Over the past few years, Albania has taken remarkable steps in digital transformation. We have invested 14.5 million euros in fostering an innovation ecosystem, providing startups and SMEs with support, mentorship, and funding. In just the last 2 years, over 7 million euros in grants have fueled the growth of innovative enterprises, helping them scale and compete internationally. Our smart specialization strategy, S3, backed by 1.18 billion euros, demonstrates our long-term commitment to making Albania a digital powerhouse. We have also prioritized innovation in public services, and the results speak for themselves. Just to give you an example, in just 8 months, the newly established centralized procurement operator, OBP, has successfully completed 317 procedures, a substantial increase from the 171 completed procedures in 2023. The success rate has climbed to 85%, up from 57% of the previous year. Additionally, competition has become more dynamic, with the average number of competitors per procedure rising to 4.7 from 2.7 in 2023. These improvements have led to a procurement process that is not only more efficient, but also fairer and more transparent. Moreover, the efficiency of procurement has improved drastically. The average length per procedure has been reduced to just 1 month, compared to the 9 to 10 months required previously. For the first time, the centralized procurement operator is automatically notifying interested bidders, reaching an impressive 462 registered subjects in the system. The cost effectiveness of this system is remarkable. The centralized scheme operates at only around 1 million euros per year, while the decentralized approach would have costed us 4 times as much. Most importantly, these advancements have yielded substantial financial benefits. In just 8 months, we have saved 20.4 million euros, a striking contrast to the 2.7 million euros saved in the whole 2003. The AlpZone platform has revolutionized procurement efficiency, enabling orders to be uploaded within minutes now, whereas in 2023, fulfilling 114 requests took an astounding 4,902 days, or an average of 43 days per request. At a global level, technological advances are reshaping industries and economies. The European Commission has identified 14 global megatrends that are driving worldwide change, including AI advancements, climate change, digitalization, and shifts in education and work. Albania is aligning itself with these megatrends, ensuring that our digital transformation is future-proof and EU-aligned. To drive this transformation, we are investing in strategic technology hubs that will foster innovation, attract investment, and create thousands of high-value jobs. Initiatives like Durana Tech Park and TEDA will provide the infrastructure, incentives, and environment needed for digital enterprises to thrive, strengthening Albania's position as a regional leader in technology and economic development. Education, on the other side, is at the heart of this transformation. The number of students enrolled in ICT programs in vocational schools has increased exponentially, equipping the next generation with essential digital skills. Our latest initiative, the coding program, has already attracted thousands of applicants, with many securing direct employment. Clear evidence of the direct impact of our policies on youth employment and the future workforce. AI is playing a crucial role in this transformation. It is revolutionizing healthcare, finance, transportation, and agriculture, making processes smarter and more efficient. As Albania moves forward with its AI ambitions, we will ensure that ethical AI development remains a top priority, focusing on transparency, fairness, and data security. But we are thinking even bigger. Our goal is to establish Albania as the Balkans' green AI hub, with our clean energy sources, strategic location, and growing tech talent. We are in a prime position to attract investment, create new jobs, and strengthen our economy. As Albert Einstein once said, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. This roadmap is an opportunity for Albania to embrace new ways of thinking, innovate boldly, and establish itself as a leader in the global digital economy. Ladies and gentlemen, this roadmap is more than just a plan. It is a commitment to innovation, sustainability, courage, competitiveness, and long-term progress. It is a testament to Albania's potential to become a digital economy, finally, one that embraces cutting-edge technologies while ensuring environmental and economic resilience. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for both of you for your accurate description of the context, highlighting Albania's digital maturity and insightful remark. Now, for this next part, I am pleased to call Emmanuel Payan, Head of Inetom Consulting and Director, for a speech on the outcome of the study.
Good morning, everybody. First, I would like to thank the Prime Minister, ministers, ambassadors, colleagues, and everyone for your attendance. I'm very happy to be there today, and especially to present what I think will be a great French-Albanian partnership to support Albania's ambition on innovation at large, and especially on AI. So as Raphael said, I'm Emmanuel Payan, leading Inetom Consulting business line at Inetom, which is a digital firm, digital French company, with a business line ranging from consulting to AI product delivery, software integration, and IT services. As a COMEX member of this organization, I think I'm really regularly confronted with major challenges and opportunities that large digital players face in terms of data and AI, and I'm quite as a front foot of this transformation. So I was in charge of leading this study, financed by the French government, to reinforce ties between France and Albania on digital and develop a common French and Albanian project to support Albanian digital transformation. So I will, before presenting the main outcome of this study, I would like to go a little bit of background regarding AI. It's not the right one. I don't know. It's the right one. Okay. So I would like to share with you a little bit of context regarding AI to understand better why we propose some flagship project and what are the main rationale of our project. So I think if you discuss regarding AI, you think you need to have in mind three main points. First of all, the AI market size and the fact that developing AI requires a global value chain. That's first main statement. Secondly, that many options in terms of positioning are possible and available, and I will present that to you. And third, there is three main subjects that are keys to develop AI. It's human capital, energy, and infrastructure that has been already stated. So first of all, AI market size is really massive and will continue to expand in the upcoming years. The global AI market size in 2024 was estimated to $640 billion of US dollar and expected to grow to more than $1,100 billion in 2027. And a global value chain has been built to respond to this demand and to this market. First of all, the chip makers, and we know that the Taiwan is a major player in this area. Hardware companies, and all of you know very well NVIDIA, that has been become famous by investing to design the best computing hardware to run and train the model. Large LLM leaders, AI model building and trainers. So we know that you have a lot of companies that are able to have developed AI model training and building. And in France, we are very proud to have Mistral, that is a very famous company that developed LLM model. And the foundational layer of this global value chain rests on infrastructure, which include data and computer center to build and run AI models. We know that a lot of countries with abundant and cheap energy develop their data center to be and to leverage on this big opportunity. And then, at the end of the value chain, there is also the use of the AI. That is, we see on the market a lot of vertical specialization for application and development regarding AI by sector, by area, or by function. We also need to remember that AI is a fast evolving landscape. Everybody has in mind that with a recent example of China's DeepSeek model, which apparently has been developed with less means than the other. So it's really a fast evolving landscape. In terms of positioning, many options are possible and available. And despite an apparent concentration in the AI market, there is a lot of room of opportunities and newcomers in the AI field. Of course, the AI market is a mix of big companies. We know that a large number of companies have capitalization that surpass most countries' GDPs. That could seem like more or less monopolies. But there is also a large room of possible innovators in this area. In 2023, it is estimated that there are about 13,000 AI startups worldwide in the world, and it has been estimated that more than 3,500 new AI startups have been created in 2024. And for example, in France, since the beginning of 2025, we have nearly 1,000 new startups. So really, there is a place for newcomers in this market and with agile capabilities to develop on this complete value chain. Last main subject in this area, human capital, energy, and infrastructure are keys. And despite this fast evolving landscape, some safe industrial bets persist. So first, and we think there is three main capacity to secure. First is human capital. in AI, hard skills are critical. AI Center of Excellence and leading university partnership are already present in Albania and are rapidly expanding with École 42 and UTC. And to help unlock the full potential of AI, doubling the digital workforce output by 2032 is a major goal to strive towards. And this will guarantee the skilled workforce to address global AI needs. AI is not only about securing hard skills, but also critical thinking. Developing a strong digital culture, starting with solid foundation at school, is also key to avoid the counterproductive effect of misinformation in the digital space. And so everybody needs to keep in mind that workforce skills could be a limiting factor for any digital transformation. Second key element of AI is energy. AI will drive an increase of 165% in computer and data center demand worldwide by 2030. This will translate into a surge in electricity demand to feed this data center. And for instance, a recent survey indicates that electricity demand from AI-driven data center in Europe will triple by 2030. In the light of this increase, this expected increase, there is also a need to mobilize renewable and affordable energy resources to support a more sustainable development of AI. And third key subject is infrastructure, data center and computer center that needs to be developed to support the growth of AI. It is estimated that more than $250 billion will be required for data center infrastructure investment in Europe alone. In 2025, revenues related to data center market, I mean server market, network, infrastructure market, and storage are expected to reach more than 410 billion of euro. And to meet the growing need for computer power, optimization effort and productivity gains will have to be made in addition to the construction of this data center. So taking into account this context of the AI market and the Albania's geographical position, its natural assets, population size, its perspective to join the EU, we think that we propose in the study to embrace a niche value-driven strategy to position Albania in high-growth segment for next decade. This strategy should equally permit to reinforce Albania's visibility towards international partners and investors. In this presentation, I would do a general presentation of the strategy, and then I will deep dive in the three main flagship projects that we propose to conduct to support this global strategy. So first of all, in terms of AI, we think that AI revenue can be linked to AI and Gen AI application development, with the utilization of local capability and skills to develop AI-based products, and attracting and localizing foreign companies' resources to accelerate and sustain investment. We anticipate a growth of 51% in the next 5 years on this area of development. We think also that Albania could take advantage of developing cloud services, providing infrastructure as a service to answer proximity needs, but also external companies' needs. And we also think about new last revenue stream that we call foundation and infrastructure, with the installation of state-of-the-art data center with power supplied by green energy. That's for the AI part. Why do we propose to have a green AI strategy? Because we think Albania has a very relevant geographical position and natural assets. There was 4 dimensions: natural resources, water, that will allow refresh the data center, your domestic electricity mix, hydro, solar, and this electricity mix are complementary, location and construction, and hardware and software optimization to minimize energy consumption. We think also this strategy could have or will have some spillover effects, that is, indirect positive effects. First one is building attractiveness. Having such a position will also be a good idea to attract foreign investors. It will strengthen Albania's attractivity toward companies looking to establish operation in the Albanian and further in the Balkan region. It will also reinforce the connectivity of the country. Albania has already some assets regarding the connectivity situation, notably with 3 undersea cables. Having a lot of more of digital infrastructure will irrigate the country with up-to-date data and state-of-the-art network that can support EV workload. And it will also enhance the AI ecosystem and workforce productivity. So now, if I go to the 3, what we call flagship project, the first flagship project that we propose is building a commercial data center. That's really the foundation of our strategy. It's really at the center of our strategy. The first objective of this data center is to create a cluster of computing power in Albania that could be used to serve high demand across Europe and beyond. And significant revenue is expected to be generated from this data center and will place Albania on the map of the infrastructure players in Europe. The second objective of this creation of commercial data center is to create ecosystem and to allow creation of ecosystem around them with knowledge on how to manage them and also use the capacity locally. There are opportunities to take advantage of innovation zone, including TEDA and Durana Tech Park, managed by the Albanian Investment Corporation. And I must say that Albanian Corporation has done a fantastic job at packaging an offer that is well structured and fiscally very attractive for the French company. So this afternoon, French company and Albanian Investment Corporation will have the opportunity to discuss in further detail opportunity around this commercial data center proposition during a dedicated roundtable. The second flagship project that we propose is what we call data hub for tourism and logistics, and more broadly, it's building an open data strategy for Albania. First of all, I would like to remind that we discuss a lot regarding AI, but there is no AI without data. Solid data foundation requires not only aggregating statistics, but being able to generate new data sets and have visibility on real data across multiple economic sectors. Open data acts as an engine for economic growth. It enables the generation of innovation clusters to be used by commercial and private sectors actors. Greater data accessibility strengthens the base of a knowledge economy, driving innovation and long-term economic growth. And greater data transparency helps also drive data-driven decision-making in the public administration and better inform public policy. So the second flagship project that we propose is Data Hub for tourism and logistics. So it's the idea of creating place, system, organization aims to facilitate evidence-based decision by streamlining data collection, analyzing, and dissemination process. We propose to apply data to the tourism and logistics sector in Albania, taking into account the role they play as strategic growth segment for Albania economy in the next decade. So we think tourism is a great source of revenue for Albania, and you can probably increase the visibility that Albania has on behavior, spendings, habit of tourism, thanks to this tourism data hub. And I think France and Albania have a lot of common on this topic, being attractive destination because of culture, natural site. And France has now a dedicated agency to collect and distribute data related to tourism. It has enabled local decision-making at city, region, country scale, providing real-time data on tourism, and we think that is an example that could be used by Albania in this new flagship project. So this afternoon, we will have a roundtable that will gather Albanian people and French actors who have experience in building open data strategy in France and internationally for over 10 years. The last flagship project is what we call AI Factory. During our study, we have witnessed Albania's strong level of advancement in terms of e-gov initiative, transforming citizen journey and saving countless hours. And Ministry of Finance has explained what are your recent achievements in this area. ACCI has clearly been an instrumental in this global achievement. And we think that to pass from an advanced stage to become a champion, implementing what we call an AI factory for the public sector will act as a catalyst to become more and more e-gov champion. So the main purpose of this AI factory is to create AI delivery teams to industrialize and accelerate the delivery of AI use cases adapted to the Albanian operational context. This initiative addresses several strategic objectives: concentrate and massify investment in AI, scale AI factories' way of working with all public institutions, foster rapid skills development of local teams, and increase visibility on AI initiatives. In the plan that we propose, in the initial phase, knowledge transfer and expertise would be supported by French partners before gradually replacing external delivery and resources by upskilling in-house Albanian teams. This co-lead model ensures that international best practice is applied to the Albanian context, whilst also ensuring that internal capability are strengthened to be able for Albania to be autonomous in the long term. So we look forward to the AI Factory roundtable this afternoon that will gather with ACCI, French actors with strong experience in AI factory setup, to have an in-depth discussion on the operating models, accelerator, and best practice for the implementation of such a project. So, to conclude, I definitely have an issue with this. So, to conclude, we strongly believe that this overarching strategy will pave the way towards a valuable digital future for Albania. We really think it's not a one-shot approach with only opportunistic project, but a way to build a meaningful partnership. Referencing the ambassador during a presentation, I would like to say that thanks to all the job performed since September, we have built the first network with French and Albanian private companies to continuously foster our innovation. This support has been supported by the involvement of many institutional actors who have been equally as instrumental in the development of this study. So moving forward, I wish that the rest of this plenary session and the different roundtable of this afternoon will help us progress together. And of course, I will be glad to pursue the discussion with you afterward. Thanks a lot for your attention.
Thanks a lot, Emmanuel, for your speech, full of relevant information, and we look forward to this afternoon roundtables. Now, I would like to invite Prime Minister Edi Rama to come to the stand for preliminary concluding remarks.
Thank you so much. It's a true pleasure to be with you, and it's a true frustration to speak English to the French. But it is what it is, so I keep going on English. And first, to not forget, Catherine, the ambassador, told me you have to be very careful and you have to thank Sabrina, because she is the most important person in the room. And I was waiting for Sabrina to take the floor, but she should be really too important to not have the floor. So Sabrina, thank you for everything. And I want to thank Emmanuel for the very big patience and the very diligent work together with her team, and for opening for all of us a new window of opportunities. And of course, I have to thank everyone else in this room coming from the private sector and from the institutions in this very defining moment for the world, for Europe, and also for Albania. And we feel really very much encouraged by the fact that, yes, it's true, finally France is leading in something since really long time, and for us is really a treat to share this journey with France and to try and get some brains from the French side for pushing here our innovation. And I'm very proud for what we have done so far. I strongly believe that the new technology and the tools of the new technology are the big bless of the less developed countries or developing countries, because they can give us the means to make incredible jumps forward. For example, reforming the public administration and transforming the whole processes of interaction with the citizens in the era without new technology was a totally different exercise and would have asked from us as many centuries as it asked from France to have a very diligent public administration. Too diligent, by the way. So incredible in blocking the entrepreneurial spirit of France. So we started our journey with practically zero capability, and today we have created a platform that has, as a matter of fact, annihilated all front offices. So the Albanian citizens do not have to stay in queues and do not have to waste incredible time and also incredible energy, and also some bakshish is the Turkish word for pourboire, to get some license, to get some documents, to get even a certificate that proves that they are alive. Today everything is online, and the amount of users is incredible because it's far beyond the number of the residents, and all Albanians living outside from Italy and Greece to Australia, they can be served by the government and by the administration for purposes of getting documents. On the other hand, we are now very much advanced in the process of European integration, and we seek to become members within this decade, and we have a very ambitious plan together with the European Commission to conclude negotiations within 2027. is an incredible window of opportunity. I am sure it will not stay there forever, so we have to do everything to not lose it. And using artificial intelligence, we are really doing this job in a very, very different way and with a very different speed. Because only to transfer the European body of law just mechanically in the national body of law needs an army of translators and an army of pre-drafters and an army of people that have to make the last judgment. So to Croatia, that had quite an impressive record in joining the European Union, took 7 years, just that. We are doing it very fast because we created a model that makes not only the transfer in real time, but is capable to give us what is called the concordance with our legislation. And it's also capable to give to the people that then have to prepare everything for the parliament or for the government, the capacity to look like in a mirror the similarities or the clashes between what comes from the EU and what is already here. Another part of this model is what we are now piloting in the Ministry of Justice, where we are digging in our incredible piles of laws. More you need rule of law, more laws you have. We know this from the Italians. And to identify all the overlappings, because it happens not very rarely that something that you deserve based on one law, you can't get because another law is saying no. So it's a huge, huge work that manually would be impossible that is being done with the artificial intelligence. And Blendi mentioned procurement. We started by a very dark place. We were the last in the region in terms of procurement quality and integrity. And based on the last assessment of Sigma, which operates on behalf of the European Union, we lead in the region now with 80 points out of 100. And the second is somewhere at the 70 points for the quality and integrity of procurement. But we are much more ambitious than that. So we are working with Microsoft and preparing 360-degree AI procurement, which will practically be the first model in Europe of manless procurement in 95% of the process. And we hope that at the end of the next year, this will be ready to go, and then no Mediterranean country of European Union can tell us that we have problems with integrity of public procurements, because we can challenge them and they would be embarrassed. So everything is going in the right direction, but this being said, what is coming here now from this French untypical warm hand is very, very welcomed, because opening up to these to the previous three directions that Emmanuel underlined, from the AI factory to be champions in eGov, it's really amazing, to the data hub for tourism and logistics, is really amazing, and also to the commercial data center. And adding to that, all this will be based on green energy. which is another amazing thing. And we are not planning so far any nuclear facility. So we trust in the French nuclear to help us if we need. Yeah, we trust you. You know, Catherine, less imperial you become, more human you become. So there is some humanity in the French side lately. So we are very happy to see France becoming more human. And last but not least, I want to say a big thank you to some people, special people here that are being instrumental for the ecosystem, working as my neighbors in the pyramids, the plug and play guys, amazing, and the Tumo guys, and of course we are waiting to open the doors of École 42. I went there, I saw already a lot of tables with computers waiting for people, but the base is set, so it will be another great opportunity for another category of people that would like to educate themselves with the challenges of the new era. So this is more or less what I could retract from my very long speech prepared from my team. And the last note I said first, Sabrina, thank you. It was here and there. Thank you, and thank you to everyone. And again, we feel really boosted a lot to walk hand to hand with France. It's something incredible, and we will try to deserve your trust, and we'll try to be able to continue walk with you when you'll become imperial again. Thank you.